Hey guys, Everything Tech Pro here, and today in this video I'm going to be speed testing the Mac OS Sierra final version. So the Mac OS Sierra final version was available for free update to everyone who's having a mid 2010 MacBook or later, just before a couple of days, and you could get that from the App Store. Just click on the App Store, go to the featured portion of it, and then after the App Store loads, you could see that the Mac OS Sierra is available in the first one. You could download it. The size is about 4.7 gigs, I think. And if you're having a slower internet connection, you should find it a much more difficult to download it. To be exact, let's go and see how much space it took me to get it, because there are many people who don't have much space left in their Mac. So to be exact, you'll need about 5 gigs or 4.78 gigs to be appropriate or exact. So if you have the space, you can download it, and if not, clear up some space, download it, or have some external hard drive, transfer some things into it, and then do it. So let's see how much storage I'm having right now. 88.5 gigs available right now in the 249.8 gigs. So that I have made a screenshot of it so that it can be used for future reference. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run the Geekbench and the AJA system benchmark test 3 times. And then with the 3 results I'm getting before updating, I'm going to take the best one out of it, and then I'll update, and then I'm going to repeat the same thing, 3 benchmark tests, and then I'll take the best one out of it and then compare before updating and after updating, which is better. Did Apple do its work? That's going to be a good question. So first of all, I would like to say that the people who are running the GM version 2, that are the developer people who are using the developer beta, I think you need not update it because the build version is same. That's my thinking. I have searched everywhere, and now you can see that my build version is 16.8.320. That's the GM version 1. For the version 2 people, the build number is same as the final update, so you need not update that. So that's it guys, I'll be back after the update. So guys, I'm back after updating, and you can see a whole lot of files in my desktop right now. So all labeled final and GM. Final are the scores for the final version which I'm currently running, and the GM for the GM version 1 which I had before I went off to update it. So first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare all the scores from the GM and the final version one by one. So I need to open up the GM1, GM2, GM3 files, which are the Geekbench scores. So I'll open up. Now you can see that, let's arrange it. So the first trial gave me a score of 2490 single core and 5306 for the multi-core. Second time 2546, 5357. Third time 2536 and 5351, I guess. Yeah. So the best one is the second time 2546 and 5357. So we'll take that and close all the things up. So this is the final score which I'm going to consider for the GM version. So the AJA read-write speed, let's take them up. So first time I got a write speed of 334.1 and read speed of 339.4. So 1 gig of data transferred in each and every case. Second time 331.3, 333.2, and third time 334.0, 339.0. So the best one is the first one, I guess, 334.1 and 339.4. So we'll close the other 2 things. So these are the scores which I'm going to consider for the GM version 1 which I was running. So now let's take up the Geekbench results after I updated to the final version. Final 1 file, final 2, and final 3. So with this, I could see single core is better in the result too, because 2607. First time 2434 and 5070 something, and second time 2607, 5346. So third time 2597, 5333. So second is the best. We'll consider that. So, and then coming back to the AJA read and write speed test. So let's open up. So here you could see that I think 2 of them are having an advantage. So same 1 gigs transferred. The write speed is more in the 335.61 and on towards the write 323.1. That's less. But in case of the read speed, you could see 320.1 and 324.4. There are different results, so we have to take any 2. So I guess I'll take these two and close this one. So we're gonna compare it to the final version which we did for the GM. Clearly in the GM version you can see that the single core score has gone up a bit after I updated. So 2546 to 2607, and the multi-core score has gone down by a bit, maybe 10 points I would say to be precise. So it does not matter that much, because with every time you do the Geekbench test, the system performs according to the current situation, how many threads are running, how many background processors are running. So in this case I quitted all the processes which were running, all the applications are closed, but the OS might be running some background threads or maybe some drivers, something, some kind of stuff that creates the difference in the score. So we've got a less score in the final version, but that's okay, does not matter. 10 points is not much. So we're gonna compare it. Single core 2528, 2457, 2639 to 2570, and 2703 to 2676. So each case single core score is better. But now we're gonna compare the multi-core score. 5858, 5876, that's less in the final version. 5995, 6019, 2703, 2676. Sorry, 3026 and 2997. So in each case you could see that only for the last one the score is more in the final version, all the other scores above are less. That's the reason why we got the lesser score of 5346. So that's really normal for that, so it's not a big deal. So but this is a clearly evidence that Apple is working. Now coming to the AJA benchmark test. So the final versions, if we compare the write speed, 335 is the maximum one, so that is definitely greater than the GM4 by 1 megabytes. And the read speed, same as expected, the read speed is more in the GM version. The GM1 is having a more read speed, so that is about 4 megabytes per second is more. So that also doesn't matter much, because as I told previously, it depends on the current situation of your system. The background process running, the disk accessing time, all these are the reasons why you get different kinds of score. So I would say Apple is working great. With every version you are getting more and more good results. This time also you could see I gave a file size of 1 gigs, because this will be helping to get a better view of it. So let's close this up. So finally I would like to conclude that if you're on some previous beta versions like the beta 5.6 or something, or even GM, I would recommend that you should update to the final version, because this is much more stable. That's the first reason. Second thing, we're gonna see the mega thing, why. So before updated I told that it's 88.56 gigs. Who are running any GM or any beta should have some this. But after updating I cleared up about 8 gigs, not 8, 88 to 94 makes it about 6 gigs. So after updating I got 6 more gigs. So that's one more reason why you would like to update, to get more scores. And you can see the installer has gone, so that could be the reason that I got 4 gigs more. But there are some cache and all which gets cleared every time you update, so that could be the reason why I got more storage left. So finally I would say the same thing. You're running the GM version 2. If you are in the developer beta of the GM version 2, I say don't update, because the build version numbers are absolutely same, does not change. But if you are any other version, El Capitan or any beta of the macOS Sierra, I say do it, because it's really worth it. It's faster, it's better, and I'd say yeah, you should do it. So finally I would like to conclude by saying that please do it, because this also has a security patch. So that's it guys for today. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please like, share and subscribe to the channel to see more such videos. That's it guys for the video. I'll see you up in the next video. Until next time, it's peace out.